Have you ever wondered how the world might meet its ultimate end? Today, we delve into the fascinating yet unsettling topic of the apocalypse, exploring 10 possible scenarios that could spell the end of our world as we know it. First on our list is the concept of a big freeze. This theory revolves around the idea that the universe will continue to expand indefinitely. As it does, it cools and loses its energy, leading to a state known as heat death. Essentially, the universe becomes too spread out, too cold, and too lifeless to support any form of existence. Following the chilling prospect of the big freeze, let's turn our attention to a more immediate, earthly threat: a global pandemic. Imagine a highly contagious, deadly disease that spreads rapidly across the globe, leaving chaos and devastation in its wake. The severity of this scenario is not lost on us, especially considering recent events. Despite our best efforts to contain and combat such threats, the potential for a global health crisis is ever present. A pandemic of significant magnitude could potentially decimate a large portion of the human population, pushing our world to the brink of extinction. This grim scenario, known as the plague, serves as a stark reminder of our vulnerability in the face of nature's microscopic assassins. Moving from the microscopic to the macroscopic, let's zoom in on another terrifying prospect: overpopulation. Picture our planet groaning under the weight of billions upon billions of humans. The rapid, unchecked growth of the human population could put an unbearable strain on our resources and the environment. Fresh water, fertile land, and other essential resources could dwindle, sparking conflicts and crises around the globe. Environmental degradation could accelerate, leading to catastrophic climate change and loss of biodiversity. Social unrest, driven by competition for dwindling resources, could escalate, leading to widespread chaos and instability. This scenario, known as overpopulation, highlights the potential consequences of our species' unchecked proliferation, making it another grim contender in the list of potential end-of-world scenarios. The fourth scenario is the Big Crunch. This is the polar opposite of the Big Freeze. Instead of expanding forever, the universe could collapse in on itself due to the gravitational pull of all its matter. This would cause everything to compress into a singularity, a point of infinite density, effectively ending the universe. Next, we have the Big Rip. This theory suggests that the expansion of the universe isn't just continuing, it's accelerating. If this rate of expansion becomes fast enough, it could tear apart everything from galaxies and stars to atoms themselves, ripping the fabric of the universe apart. Our sixth scenario is a vacuum decay. This hypothesizes that what we perceive as the vacuum of space is not the lowest energy state possible. If a bubble of true vacuum were to form, it could expand at the speed of light, obliterating everything in its path and restructuring the laws of physics as we know them. Next, we come to the gray goo scenario. This concept involves self-replicating nanobots. If these machines were to go rogue, they could consume all matter on Earth while creating copies of themselves, reducing the planet to a gray goo of nanobots. Another potential end-of-world scenario is when our sun reaches the end of its life cycle. The sun, our primary source of energy, will not shine forever. It will eventually run out of hydrogen fuel. When it does, it will expand into a red giant, and its outer layers will engulf the Earth. This massive expansion and subsequent engulfment will result in the Earth being incinerated, leaving no trace of our once thriving planet. So while we ponder the more cosmic and theoretical scenarios, let's not forget the very real astral body in our backyard. Next, we turn our gaze to the asteroid impact scenario. This isn't just a plot for a Hollywood movie, but a real, albeit rare, cosmic occurrence. Imagine a large asteroid miles wide, hurtling through space and colliding with our planet. The impact would cause an explosion many times greater than all the nuclear weapons in the world combined. The resulting dust and debris would block out sunlight, leading to a nuclear winter scenario. Entire species could be wiped out, and the face of the Earth would be drastically changed. This kind of event could potentially wipe out all life on Earth, making it yet another contender for how our world might meet its end. Finally, we have the alien invasion scenario. While it might sound like a science fiction trope, we cannot rule out the possibility of extraterrestrial beings visiting our planet. If these beings possess technology far superior to ours, they could potentially overpower us. This invasion could drastically alter our way of life, or even end human civilization as we know it. It's a chilling thought, but it's another potential way our world could meet its end. The universe is vast and mysterious, and we are but a small part of it. Who knows what might be out there, waiting in the shadows? In conclusion, the end of the world can come in many forms, from the cosmic to the microscopic, all pose a distinct threat to our existence. While these scenarios may seem daunting, it is our responsibility as inhabitants of this planet to understand, prepare, and prevent these potential end-of-world scenarios. After all, our survival depends on it. As we navigate through the cosmos on our spaceship Earth, let's ensure we're prepared for any obstacles that come our way. So as we gaze upon our beautiful blue planet, let's remember, we are its guardians, and its fate lies in our hands.